Hello Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Caro and we are going to perform for 2023 yearly reading. We are going to perform this reading in 3 segments: hopes, highlight and guidance. You can watch it for your sun, moon, rising or any astrological association that you think is working for you. This reading will be in the channel all year long, so if you want you can come time to time and watch it if you ever feel the need. These positions you are seeing, hopes, highlight, guidance, they are actually in correspondence with each other. Throughout the reading I will tell you how this placements is actually functioning, so they are definitely not blind placements. I'm going to now have this fortune cards get shared and we will be ready to go. And we are going to begin with hopes because we want to know where we are starting, like our now. Our now will create the future, so it's very important to see here. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, here there is a very strong privacy that you do not want to share with anyone. So there is a very private matter. And this private matter, maybe you are bringing this also from 2022. Of course, you may want this to be stay maybe private long time. You don't want it to be revealed. But also here, there is some kind of a psychological pressure I do feel, especially when it comes to like keep waiting for something. We have the patience. It's an energy which is talking about to slow down. There is some kind of maybe slow pace that things will reveal itself by time, and you want it to go maybe slow and you are patient about it. Until maybe you will make your mind up for something, but there is a deep subconscious influence here, and I think you are very much instinctive. Your soul here is trying to understand something very subtle, and this thing is actually elaborates some type of a function to your also unconscious, like you are very surrounded by this subject here. And I think your hopes here to further investigate or explore about this subject, there is some kind of a development of your also ability, the power of your subconscious, maybe this intuitive ability, psychic ability. I see here you are interested in also like psychology, you have this research about something. There is like closed environments, closed places. 12th house is closed places, like sometimes hospitals and prisons. You know something maybe about a place, but you are not sharing it yet. And you are like patiently waiting. You are studying this thing. There is this inner knowing. It's not coming out yet, but there is going to be a time where your inner working will find a vision, a place, maybe a sound, image. I think there is some artistic professions are going on for some of you. There is some type of you are like storing information, and there is this you possess a high intuition. You have this very much love for something, again, to stay in secret. You are hoping not to get dominated by the feeling and emotion, but it's rather that there is this heart energy. You don't define it with emotion and feeling, but there is this heart energy very much present here. I see some Aquarius are on something. This can be even researching, investigating about a person's subject, maybe even spying. And there is some kind of, you don't want to lose something out of your sight. You don't want it to disappear. But there is something also not so much it's hard for you to define some things yet. So maybe for 2023 you try to get more information about that. Also, this is about a bit staying silent about a subject, but then having the position to speak about it or acknowledge your intention openly maybe later. Also, some Aquarius here is wanna do some discoveries. There is this energy also shows the capability of making some outstanding discovery. Yes, in the fields of maybe science, medicine, some cure, some procedure, but it can be also in other areas, which is gonna serve to a collective. Aquarius, there is a subject here, actually, you enjoy the isolation, and you are maybe hoping to remain first behind the scenes. You do not seek some kind of a recognition, and then maybe like you will make appearance. There is a placement here for hospital, medical or institutional work, I have to say. There is also here you collect some information and you maybe want to reveal them later. There is some type, you are observing some disturbance in things, and maybe like you want to keep your hopes positive, but sometimes there is something with the confidence, security, humility subjects. Like sometimes it feels like you maybe you feel like losing your mind for this thing, but then you come to your center. Like you're actually the idea that your soul wants to evolve here. You are very much aware of particular fears of you, hopes of you, and also some doubts and limitations. But in a way, your hopes is to transcend them. So, with patience, to transcend them, to transmute each of them, this type of energy. There can be also some enemies, secret enemies, or people you know as an enemy. You try to protect maybe yourself. You are exceptionally secretive, and you know that there is a self-knowledge. This is going to protect you. Sometimes there is this mind of you visiting a place or somewhere in the past, but like maybe there can be a bit escapist tendency here, but then as you know that there is some type of a karmic matter that this needs to first pay off, you are not like choosing to be stagnant in the past. You know that some subject here needs in life, you need to be constant about it. And this is maybe going to affect the maintenance of your relationships later, and there is some kind of a independent activity will take place in the future, but you are yet not revealing it. Within you, you don't want to lose dreaming. You don't want to lose dreaming about romance, maybe a special person that you feel platonic. You know that the subjects you are on require some realism later, but you are like here, okay, this can stay later, but I'm free like dreaming about this first. So some memory here, I see some memory, some very vivid past life memory maybe. You are using this memory as a tool to develop maybe self-reliance in you. High Priestess energy is very strong. I think I feel you are hoping to complete some type of a mission in this present incarnation of you. There has been maybe an old love from past who prove to be a bit problematic, and maybe you hope to, if this person would ever change, if you're gonna catch some growth and advancement maybe in your relationship, you just have this very vivid maybe hopes about it. At times you are like, though if nothing changes, it's like you have something, strong spirituality in you, strong ideals in you. I feel some Aquarius will be this helpful listener for people. You will be that helpful listener for people. You will be that helpful counselor maybe for people, or you will be that helpful friend for people. Some Aquarius I see doing meditation, and this is maybe raising your spiritual understanding. You are hoping also your inner teacher guiding you on the path of truth and maybe lasting happiness throughout the year. But you know that you got to like first stand still for something, this waiting, you know, you got to wait in patience and your time will come kind of thing I'm getting. But what about the highlight? Now, this was our hopes and a bit circumstances, but what the highlight points out to us throughout the year. We have the snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. And that's why you are here. Here, snake can be also enemy card. So that's why I was talking about you are silent about something. With the High Priestess, of course, intuition is strong. By the way, some Aquarius here may be also hoping to heal from maybe undiagnosed or half diagnosed or not fully diagnosed maybe illness or a health condition. The sun is also pretty much healing. The highlight here, there is someone approaching you, and we have the second house. Okay, so the second house card, I pick getting this because of the Scorpio Taurus nodal axis until July. And after July, the axes will change. Maybe there is a, after July, we need to do the last 6 months of 2023 because the energetical weather will be very different after July. Maybe we need to make actually in the channel, this last 6 months. So we need to also bring maybe like a second part of the year reading. But for now I can see, and this eclipse actually will continue in the Taurus Scorpio axis. So the second house, of course, complementary to it. 8th house energy keeps coming. It's very understandable. We have the sun and the 2nd house. Now, there is a source of income you need to create here. Your values, your sense of worth, what you value, what you need, what you want, your belief system. Again, there is this patiently card. Look, both of the cards is that revealing this patient energy. These words, and you will have a lot of good fortune when it comes to material matters. Some natural ability of earning will come. And again, there is this need or demand, or you have this special talent. You develop these, and you will have some type of a Midas touch for things, I do feel. Highlight telling us that you need to, the situations are asking you to keep your optimism. There is going to be some funds available to you, and you need to be careful about this spending of these funds, and you need to use and invest this very much wisely. So actually your highlight is money, okay? Your highlight is money and funds and resources. I think Aquarius, you have this something very dear to your heart, and you are actually very generous about giving it to this thing. You have developed feelings for it. There is someone here you take care, or someone take care of you. There is a mutual energy between two people, this giving and taking. And this energy, this exchange through maybe shared values is a number one thing which is healing you. And this figure will likely to assist you in any crisis. Your soul has great need for love, affection, appreciation, acceptance in the eyes of those that you admire and respect. So making connections through that exchange will be, it seems, a priority for you. There is the monetary matters will be definitely in consideration. Some monetary matters can be used to used for betterment of something. I feel you're gonna shine with something. There can be some, you got to like show your honesty, integrity. You need to show your personal honor. There are some awards or winnings, and these can even increase your fortunes. I feel here, if you be in the right time at the right place with the right people, there can be a lot of again, fortune coming for you. You will also see that some intangible aspects of life, love, honor, patience, respect, these things need patience and time to develop, and they cannot be bought with money. Sometimes when our heart broken, any tangible thing cannot mend it, but it can be mended with only love and other things, actually, what the soul seeks, the heart seeks. You're gonna understand the difference between what is between tangible and intangible things. This is going to be one of the things you will understand. There is a special, maybe this information, or what you hope as this secretive information, or there's something you know. Maybe you will use it to develop. In a way, you will create a source of income maybe with it. This is like your secret project or some kind of connections maybe. But I think the key element throughout the year is patience, patience, patience for you. Okay, please don't forget that. Patience is very important. You know, things not gonna work if you say it like, I want it now, I want it now, you know, this can't wait. If you say this, there is highly a chance you will lose what you have. Patience is super, 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 super important for you. Because, again, this is about to be in the right time, in the right place. And there is a lot of, and you know, from the High Priestess to Sun, what has been kept secret, now like being revealed. And you are like here also proving something with a particular information, creating a value about something in your life, in others' life. It's a year which is going to make your sun, this personality shine. You are likely to form, there is someone here, you're gonna establish maybe instant and lasting friendship, which may lead to even marriage. And this person is, there is a past life person maybe. They are not karmic maybe, but it's like you know this person like from a former life or something. They are going to be very important in your life. Let's see the guidance now. Oh, okay, so we have service. Oh, there is a lot of work. You are a hard worker. The way out from any chaos or to any healing, the way out is to give service. To give service, to give service. Look, Aquarius, you will have this very much, you're gonna diagnose things. Okay, the daily life will help you to diagnose things, both mentally, physically, and spiritually. Through the service and through, even I see here some, all the cards, by the way, there is an improvement of health here as well. Improvement of health, and like through it you're gonna, also there is some type of a soul searching going on in the baseline of this reading. There are different areas that you will be serving from. You have this very diagnostic ability, and maybe you're gonna get something also diagnosed, maybe something like medical or maybe health related, something you couldn't before. I see here a good health, improving health conditions. So in order to achieve what you want, you need to take care of your health. Through the service and daily work, any imbalance can be overcome. Some introspection can reveal some cause and understanding in you, and this may facilitate a healing. You will understand that all physical patterns actually begin with feeling and thought. Here you are finally understanding the feeling and the thought part of it, and then something manifests. I think you will have an aptitude for mental, technical work, like there is some type of a public service. you need to complete a lot of tasks this year, maybe to do it very quickly with the magician energy. Any work that requires dexterity, selling, buying, communicating, some maybe business positions or sales or banking, advertisement, show, you know, I don't know, this there is a lot of area that you can actually give this service. I think the guidance here is if there is some type of a giving and taking orders kind of thing, you need to be very patient with the service processes. You may have tendency to overwork. Be careful. Like a job can make a very much pressure to you. You need to really be careful with your health. This is the guidance. I see some Aquarius like listening complaints from other people. You bring some solution to them. There can be situations, some emotional and personal problems, let's say, interfering with work. You need to bring them very solid logical judgment. You need to always to be in the solution part of problems. Guidance here is also, it is required to be like punctual in any area of life. Like this is going to give you credibility, to be punctual and, you know, to make a job like well done. You have 6th house energy there. Your work, what you are good at, your service, half-time, part-time, full-time jobs, serving, patience even will be important. There can be some dietary patterns you can follow. Maybe there is something with the nutrition there. These dietary patterns you will follow can be necessary for you. For some Aquarius, I feel like gardening can be a helpful hobby. That some Aquarius are like entrepreneurs. Some responsibility from you will be taken away, and you need to concentrate on your health. And also some Aquarius can attain maybe some pets this year. This is, you really need to organize your daily life, your schedules and things, health, regimen, you know, everything. Even like your sleep patterns. There is a point where yes, with this person you can, by the way, meet through work. And there can be like first experiences in your life this year, but you may go through really love at first sight with a person. And this is mutual. It's not just one-sided. Some part of you want to feel independent from rules and everything, but here the independency is not working in the guidance part. You also need to prove yourself to be dependable. It's like love and work and relationships, and also that secrecy, and there is this private side of your life. Everything goes hand in hand. This is how it feels. This in 2023, good health is the #1 guidance to make everything, to make the best out of it. Your healing skills, how quick you are. Because after patience, you will have time to act quickly. But it's like the quickness, and you know, it will come later. Until some point, you need to show some patience towards something, and then it will develop, I think, very quickly. And also, you need to know what is opposing you in the environment, who are your enemies, open enemies, secret enemies. And then by knowing so, you will go confidently. You will build your tools to cope with things. I think this year gonna make you be a very equipped person, and there is a great support of a person. Some Aquarius, I feel like working behind the scenes. Some Aquarius are there is this the 6th and the 12th house axis. There can be some you may also find yourself actually doing some sacrifices, but it's like these will be paying off and come back to you. If you make those sacrifices, do it like offerings. Actually, they are not a loss. They will come back to you in another form. Thank you very much, Aquarius. Happy New Year. I will see you in the next readings. By the way, if you have any personal tarot question to me, you can come and visit me in the daily live streams that I perform. Check the description box below to see how the live streams are and asking question is working. And I will meet you in one of the live streams to answer your questions. Thank you so much. Bye for now.